Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Empty Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Nick, and
Hi.
this is my husband, my lovely husband, Andrew.
Hi, guys. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. This is our second episode where it's in like video format.
Yep.
We've had other episodes stuff that were just audio, and we decided to step up our game and do this. And we've gotten some good feedback. People in our lives from the first episode on video, so
Yeah.
it's encouraging.
It's been nice. If you're tuning in for the first time, thank you. I don't know how you stumbled upon us, but
Right.
maybe the algorithm's working in our favor. If you're returning,
Well,
thank you.
I feel like if you're out of town too, it changes your own. Like it must work with social media.
What's that?
Like you know how our phones all kind of like know everything about us and where we are. And,
Yeah, they read our fucking minds.
right. So like the fact that we were away, I'm wondering if like maybe that is picking up new viewers. You know what I mean?
Possibly. I mean, I definitely try to like when we post like our socials, like
Right.
like a TikTok or a reel or whatever. I try to like post like as if we're somewhere else. Like sometimes I'll say the locations like the island of Montreal. Other times I'll say we're in Toronto. Other times we're in Hollywood.
Right.
Like it's just because I believe that too. I think that it goes, like
Yeah.
chances are people aren't really looking. If you're, well, actually, this is something that we'll touch on here in a few minutes too. But chances are, like in my mind, I'm thinking like nobody's like searching like videos from Fredericton, New Brunswick. They're probably searching like if they're looking for
Right.
content from Canada, they're probably thinking like the major hubs like Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal. But
Yeah.
sometimes I'm surprised by how many people like this little tiny city attracts. Like on our way home from Toronto a few days ago, like we were surrounded by students that were from like Germany and Italy, and like they were. I was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? How do you even get? How are you even? Like, how do you select Fredericton, New Brunswick, right? Like, how does anyone even think of it?
So many people in our own country don't even know what Fredericton is. Like honestly.
Well, I mean, it's a tiny little city.
Yeah.
It just makes you wonder. It made me wonder, like, what made them? What like the program that they're traveling with, whatever. Like, what made this program think of Fredericton, New Brunswick, as opposed to like Toronto, Ottawa?
I mean, if you think about it, one of those students behind us on the plane, one was saying Fredericton, one was going to like the Miramichi
Was it Miramichi?
or somewhere. Like, I think that.
Well, see, the thing is, like, for those that aren't listening or that are like not from this area, it's the New Brunswick Miramichi is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, how did they pick these places?
I know, like one of the little boys. Well, I shouldn't even say little boy. Like they're teenagers. I mean, technically little boy. He was going to Grand Falls or something like that, somewhere very
Great
remote.
Falls, yeah.
And I was like, how? Because they said they had to drive 4 hours from Fredericton. I was eavesdropping.
Oh well.
I mean, they were surrounding us, so I had nothing else to do but listen. So
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting for sure. But yeah, other than that, this week's been pretty slow. My work week has been for the past like 2 weeks has just like consisted of like back and forth from Toronto for like campers or camper. Yeah. So like my work life is just going to be settling back into normal tomorrow or Tuesday or whatever. Which is in one spot usually here in town. I work with like familiar people. Like my job doesn't really entail like there's definitely a traveling aspect to it because like we do travel, but like usually it's not like we're hopping on a flight. Like that's very rare. It's like a once in a year type of thing. But it was nice to do. I will say I don't like flying. I prefer if we could like take a bus or a train or drive. I don't love flying. And then if you add into that like just the experience of being in an airport, it's like, oh, like this is not fun.
It's just
How was your work week?
Part of it that like air travel isn't like you go to a stop and you get on and you go. Like there's such a process.
It's
like,
and I get it due to like 9/11 and da 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 da. But no, I brought a laptop for the first time,
right?
And so I didn't know that you had to like take it out of your bag and stuff, but you do.
Yeah.
And they like swabbed it, and then I had to get like I got randomly searched and like swabbed and stuff, and they're like, it's just like, my God, like because I bring a laptop and like it's just like I do get it at the same time. It's like it's just such a hassle. Everything's such a hassle. It's
Just to get on that plane and go from point A to point B, it's such a. I think that's why people end up so tired, no matter how long their travel day has been. It's the waiting before and after and during if you have the layover, like you're waiting in lines. Like
yeah.
you have to take your shoes off, your belt off, your rings, your like um
Well, I
which
tucked
is
my
all
fat,
completely understandable, but it's I think that's what's exhausting.
but just to kind of like touch on things that like we're taking off or whatever. Um, I tuck like my fat belly into my pants, like just like I don't want to look short. Add some length to myself and just keep the belly in the pouch or whatever, pouch it in there. And I thought that she wanted me to take my belly out of my shorts, but she just
Yeah.
wanted to search my waistband. So I was like, take my belly out of my shorts. Like, oh, sorry, I put my belly in there. And she's like, oh, no, like you can put that back. And I was like, oh. So
Yeah.
I embarrassed myself for no reason. You're
But that one guy at security was amazing.
that was on
It
the.
was good.
You're glitching the hell out over there. What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
It's really distracting me. Do you want to like just adjust your camera?
Like you mean the background?
Yeah, like move your camera over a bit.
Oh,
There we go. It was like picking up
Oh,
the
I
couch
wonder
or
if
something that you're on.
yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, it is.
That's better. I don't know. Like you've traveled a lot more than me. What's your
Right.
take on like just like the whole experience now at airports? Like,
Um,
look, first let's start with saying the experience here in Fredericton's always great.
it is, and the difference with our security as well. Yeah, it's a lot smaller. Um, but the individuals that work there are East Coasters and New Brunswickers.
Yeah.
Sometimes we may not notice it because we're from here. We know it's a fact that people on the East Coast tend to be a little more friendly than others. So I think that makes a difference. I've never had a bad experience going through security at Fredericton or even checking in.
That is where they swapped me and where I took my belly out of
Yeah.
their pants.
But they're just a little more. They do the same job, but they're just more easygoing and they're kind about it. Like
They see roughly 900 people a day, as opposed to
Yeah.
like these security guards at Toronto who see upwards of 100,000 per day. But
yeah,
that doesn't give you like it's just like people are going into these places anxious as it is. Like, why do you have to add anxiety at every single step of the
well,
way?
and that guy that worked for them there on our way back,
He deserves a raise and a promotion.
like that was man in the line, like which honestly would you must have to be a certain type of person for that to be your job, at least at Toronto Airport, versus being like in the assembly line where people go through with their bags. Like that's one of the biggest airports in the country. So I feel like his personality is just great for that. And
I think it is
put him there
the
all the
biggest
time.
airport in the country, isn't it?
Yeah. So I bet you they put him there all
Which-
the time.
Something else I mentioned to you was like this is like the biggest airport in the country, but when I was like doing some research because I was interested, like how are this many people going through one building every day? Because like Nick had
I
told me
know.
somewhere around 100,000 to 200,000. Toronto Airport's not even on the top 10 list of biggest airports or busiest airports in the world. Not even on the top 10 list, and that is just so hard for me to fathom.
Mhm.
How?
Yeah.
How?
And, I mean, you
So I
keep
mean,
in
I
mind-
get it. Like I get
Yeah.
like humans. At a certain point, like you become like, oh, like let's just get these fuckers through. Like stop wasting our time. Like,
Oh, I
whatever.
get where.
But also
some
it's like-
would be in the mindset where they're like, I fucking hate people. Like,
Well, then move positions. Move positions.
That outfit you. I mean.
Yeah, because it's not necessary to give people that
Yeah.
much anxiety and to be that rude to people.
Yeah.
And like, welcome, like just everything. Like they don't work with you in any sort of way
No.
ever. Like from
Like that water bottle had.
okay, well,
like,
you have to give some more context on the water bottle.
I
What's going on
know,
with the
but,
water bottle? Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
Nick, we deal with
like-
this. I got to go find a bathroom, which we didn't do.
Right. So, anyway, we'll stay with the good first. So, like, at the beginning of this security, this was when we came back from Toronto the first time, because we came back and then we went back and then we came back. Anyway, So when we came back, we went through security, and the guy manning the line, like, you could kind of hear him up front because the line was a bit long, like joking with people and almost like being the center of attention, but like really putting people in great mood and making people laugh. And anyway,
He was incredible.
yeah, just his the way he was, and what a perfect position it was for him. I noticed was because that's where people get most nervous is they're waiting there in the line for security, like especially if they're a nervous traveler, like it's nerve wracking even to go through security, like for some people, like so he was in that was something positive. He was great.
He was the only employee at that entire airport that
Yeah.
Any time I've ever been in the Toronto airport, which has been quite a few times, even before I started traveling for work, like I've been to the Toronto airport quite a few times, and every time, like I've never had like it's always been like a negative experience with the employees, always.
Yeah.
And like I feel like we're always apologizing to them, like even though they're the ones that are like running into us, and like
Yeah.
it's just really interesting how you're treated at these bigger airports. It's like, okay, like should we not come here? Like should we just not come here?
Idiots sometimes.
That and like they just act like you're like you're wasting their fucking time. Like you shouldn't be there. It's like, okay, well I'm just gonna go ahead and not like. I've said to you a couple of times over the past couple of weeks, I prefer after actually spending like time in these places, in both places and exploring and whatnot, I prefer Montreal over Toronto. And people in Montreal aren't particularly nice, but the vibe is a lot more welcoming. I just like Montreal more. I find Montreal's
because they tend to just not speak to you.
It's a language
They
barrier.
tend to have the attitude if you don't speak French, don't talk to us at all.
And I won't.
Which is fine, then don't talk to me. I'd rather you not talk to me than
something about that I appreciate more. Like nobody in Montreal is like, don't come here though. Like they don't give that vibe. Like they might be like, hey, like we can't speak to each other, but they're happy to have you in their province. They're happy to have you in their city. They're happy for you to explore everything that they have and stuff. In Toronto, I just the people, not the citizens. I didn't interact with any of like the actual like people that live there.
The airport experience.
Just the airport experiences, hotel staff, all of it around was just not a great experience. And it's just so interesting because like I come from a hospitality background. You come from a travel background.
Yeah.
Both of us are used to like providing a different level of service than what we receive when we go to these bigger cities. Yeah. And it's like weird. Like it's almost like shouldn't you be held to a higher standard because you're like kind of like more likely to be meeting like these like high profile people, whatever. But like I've just not had great experiences with like people that are supposed to be like trained to work in hospitality and travel, which is literally both of our backgrounds.
I mean, when the main focus of your job is
I don't need to kiss my ass, but you can at least fucking pretend that like I'm not ruining your day by just existing. Yeah. Like I get having a bad day, but it's consistent from so many people. I don't get like the only time that I can think of that like an employee like where I was like, oh, like that girl's so sweet was the little lady that worked in that gift shop in the hotel that we just stayed at.
Oh,
she was very sweet, but that's the only person. And I don't think she's even affiliated to the damn hotel. I think she just like sells some shit. Yeah, so I don't know. I think that like if you're that stressed out, go just figure it out. Figure it out.
I mean, I've been through Toronto Airport and Montreal Airport and so many other airports in the country, like so many times in my life, and Toronto's not the same. Like there was never a line to get in the washroom.
The washrooms didn't get me started. I checked like 5.
The washrooms were always clean.
Disgusting.
Like, never smelled.
They smelled like shit.
Now it's the complete opposite.
Like literally, you go into like these like rooms where people are literally like shitting, and it smells like fucking shit. I'm so sick of going into those rooms.
Yeah, it was just awful. Like I don't think they have these like emoji things.
I always said that. Smash that red button.
System they have to get feedback.
I feel like they have them in like the bigger.
At the exit of every washroom, and you basically rate your experience like based on cleanliness, I think. And I never gave them a thumbs up one ever the whole time there.
No, I don't think that they. Well, see,
it wasn't.
I'm not looking to crap on any of like the lower like the staff that like are taking care of the cleaning and stuff because I didn't even interact with any of them. But like I feel like it
Right.
starts at the top. There's clearly not enough janitorial staff hired for this place, this massive place that has hundreds of thousands of people transiting through it every fucking day. Also, what is with like, it's a universal thing I've noticed. Like, I don't want to hit a urinal. I like privacy. I want to pee somewhere where there's not a man standing right beside me with his fucking vagina out. I like a stall, whether I'm peeing or pooping. I feel like it's so strange that like
Yeah.
we have to piss beside another. Like, it's just such a weird concept to me, and I've never enjoyed it. It's always made me nervous. So I hit a stall instead now. Like, I'm like, you know what? Fuck the societal pressure to hit a urinal. I'm not doing it no more. I don't like it. It's messy. It stinks. It's gross.
Yeah.
There's only one, and if they're generous, two stalls in these men's bathrooms.
Yeah.
And you've got to consider that there's probably like 70,000 men going through these places every day. If there's so many people going through, some of them are going to be fucking men.
Yeah.
Why? So getting a stall was impossible. Getting the stall was absolutely impossible. Like, to the point where I was having like panic, like literally panicking because like I could not find a washroom. There was none.
Yeah.
And like the urinal, and then you have to wait at a urinal lineup too. And it's like the whole experience. Like, if I wanted to piss with an audience,
Yeah.
I do that. I didn't want to do that.
No.
I don't want to do that. So I just feel like it's odd. I feel like the whole urinal system is fucking weird. Like, fuck the urinal, build some stalls. Like,
yeah. No, they're just, and then maybe it's the passenger traffic has gone up over the years, and they can't keep up. And
I feel like it's
the fact that no
everywhere.
one can find workers, but like
it's not just specific to airports. Like,
no,
when I go to anywhere, it's always urinals and no stalls. And it's like, oh my god, like,
yeah,
urinals stink, and they do stink, and they splash back on you. You're pissing on yourself. Like, no.
I know. It's annoying. You know, in my travels in the past, my best experiences were always like obviously Fredericton and Halifax.
I always had good experiences at the Moncton Airport.
Yeah.
Like, Moncton Airport to me is like a bigger airport, but like still like they are great staff there.
Yeah.
The staff is great there.
I mean, you're usually pretty safe anywhere on the East Coast. It's just the kind of people we are, and that obviously work in those small airports too. They're local, so it's the demographic, I guess, and how we treat one another. So the experience is different.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think we've determined that it's been different.
Yeah.
Not for the better, though. Aside from that, I mean, like, I was surprised by how, like, easy it is to kind of, like, get around. Because, like, Toronto's, like, suburbs, like, a bunch of, like, clusters of buildings and people, very concentrated, like, spots surrounded, like, around, like, a big area.
And there's some spots closed off.
So it's like, and you would assume that it's like hard to get to everywhere because it's all so far apart. But they have like pretty great like train systems and transit systems. Like, they have that down pat. I will say it's a lot more accessible than I would have assumed before. Like, going.
They definitely hit the jackpot as far as accessibility has come. That's one thing you can't say about Montreal, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's not a very long place to be.
Through and you get to the gates, like it's so easy in Toronto, like, but the cleanliness is just not there. Like, I can't remember what were the bathrooms like at the Montreal airport. Were they clean or?
I wouldn't say clean. A lot smaller, if that's even possible.
Oh yeah,
if that's even possible, they were smaller.
It's older too, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, Toronto has a thing with cleanliness. They're locking there, so hopefully.
Yep.
Hopefully they.
Well, I think that people are pissing and shit on the floor because they have nowhere else to go, and that's why it's things like that.
Well, I mean, what choice do people have? I mean, I don't.
No, literally. Like, what choice do you have? Like, some people, not me, have IBS.
Right.
So.
Like, I don't know.
And small pussy syndrome. Like, that means that you have to pee immediately. You don't got time to wait. And it's a doctor thing. Doctors have studied this.
Yeah.
And diagnosed people with SPS. So, small pussy syndrome. And that's why you gotta peel it. I have that.
So yeah, I don't know. Let us know your thoughts on your travel experiences. But I mean, I can't say.
Do you have a favorite airport?
It's not as.
Do you have a least favorite airport? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I want to get.
My least favorite airport is Montreal.
It's just. I wanted to get Katie on this week's podcast episode, but she was busy.
But Vancouver has a really cool airport.
I've never seen it.
No, it's just really classy looking. It's a different vibe there. Honestly, have you flown out of Halifax before?
No, I've only been to Halifax like twice, and it was via car each time.
Oh, okay. Halifax has a beautiful airport.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people fly out of Halifax from here in the Maritimes because
yeah, and it was when I was a kid, and it's grown a lot over the years, and it's super nice inside. Yeah. They have a really nice arrivals area and like a big gathering area, like where you can say goodbye to your loved ones before security. It's just really pretty. Like it's a perfect like East Coast vibe when you, especially when you like land on the East Coast and you come through the Halifax airport. Yeah.
Are you on TikTok Live?
Yeah.
Did Christina check Snapchat? Probably not. She's being completely rude.
No.
That's awful.
Rude.
That's really rude of her.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so hopefully we have better luck with just airports and stuff in the future.
Yeah.
It seems to just be...
It also can just be hit or miss. I mean...
It's always missed at Toronto, it seems.
It seems, yeah.
I just don't like flying as it is. Like, it's a very nerve-wracking experience, and we've had very turbulent flights as of recently for some reason. And, like, it's just like, oh my god, like, I don't need to be, like, pre-anxious before I get on the flight. Like...
Yeah.
So yeah, like get the bathrooms
and then like landing on one wheel.
If that's what happened, it was awful. So
yeah, but I mean, we're here to tell the story.
We are.
So.
We've had about a week with the new Ava Max album. I was able to go out and purchase the CD.
Yeah,
I was gonna get the vinyl, but the CD fit better into the budget right now, and I was able to get 2 CDs for the price of what I would pay for one vinyl. Actually, less.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on video, I'm going to show you. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, there you go. That's Don't Click Play. And we have that going in the corner every time we get in it. I also got the Brad album that I've been wanting to get since last year, but I just never got around to it.
Right.
I've mentioned a few 100,000 times on the podcast that I am a sucker for physical things, physical media, like physical books. I really read physical books. I like physical tickets when we travel or like go to a concert, things like that. And I like to support artists. Like they don't make money off of streaming. They make money from physical sales and stuff like that and touring. So if I really enjoy a project or an artist, it's important to me to purchase their work. I need to cough off of camera again, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Nick, what do you think about the Ava Max album, like cough?
I love it. I mean, normally Andrew, but the new Ava Max album is amazing, and I hope it continues to do as well as it's doing.
I don't know.
Great to see in concert.
I would love to see her in concert, and I'm back, guys. All of the talking, and it's kind of dry in here in the vaping. A girl gets a little hoarse, and they got to cough off a camera, like kind of like that. So I have noticed that like we're getting a lot more traction on YouTube than we do on like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. So I'm happy that we've introduced like this video portion or the video aspect, so
too.
people have the option to watch it. Also, I just feel like YouTube is like probably going to be easier for us to like expand our audience because like we've been stuck on like
Yeah,
we've been stuck at like a certain number for so long on Spotify.
right.
And it's like kind of just like nice to see it grow on
Yeah,
YouTube. So like
people like video
they do.
versions of podcasts too
They do.
because they feel like they're with you or present, I guess.
Oh, for sure. And like there's the visual aspect is keeping you entertained because you can watch it too, right? Like I don't know
Yeah.
about you, but like just listening to things sometimes, just like, okay, well, I feel like I need to do something else as well.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like you often like will listen to like a podcast and stuff while you're doing something like driving or cleaning. So the
Mhm.
visual aspect is good in that respect, I think, for sure.
I agree.
But people don't be subscribing. We have 9 subscribers, which is 9 subscribers we didn't have before on YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, fucking subscribe.
I know. It's that's what gives people the motivation to keep going.
Yeah.
So yeah, subscribe. It does make a difference. I think without subscribers, a lot of YouTubers slash influencers wouldn't be where they are today without subscribers, and
Well, I feel like
creates motivation.
totally, and that's like I feel like having the subscribers like it's like that's what like the algorithm looks at. That's what
Yeah,
like brands look at if they want to advertise with you or whatever. Like we don't make money from the podcast. We do it for fun.
no,
We actually spend our own money on it, if anything.
right.
So it'd be nice to like insert some ads sometime. Just like at least we're not paying so much like to do the podcast. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't want it to be
Right.
like a right now like it's a hobby, and it's like
Yeah.
it's not too expensive. But like someday I'd like for it to pay for itself at least. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
so fucking subscribe.
Yeah.
You can watch us in video format on YouTube, on Spotify, because Spotify does have the video option too. So you can go there on your browser, on your TV, or your laptop, or whatever, and watch it for free. You don't even need to have a Spotify premium account. You can just watch it for free. So, I mean, everything helps. Share us.
Does.
I mean, nobody wants to share us, but share us. We have a pretty logo. I mean, it's aesthetic and cute. I feel like it's shareable. Share it.
We are shareable.
We are shareable people. We're gonna be doing little clips. I do have clips from like little clips like for social media that we make here at Riverside that I was gonna start putting out last week. But I was like, oh god, I was like really not fucking with the way I looked. But this week I look the exact same. But I'm not so.
How about you? Want a sponsor?
Yeah, I'm not so much in my head this week, so I'll probably put out some clips, and I feel like clipping it and putting them on YouTube and Reels, and like YouTube Shorts, Reels on Instagram and Facebook, and there's also like TikTok. Like that'll help.
Oh, absolutely.
I suppose what I've been doing, which is just like posting like an image on TikTok with music and being like, follow us, and girl, nobody's following us. So, you know, we got to start thinking outside of the box a little bit more. And
oh yeah,
kind of switching gears a little bit. There's a lot of music that we want to talk about. Doja Cat's released new music. Jealous Type. We listened to that. What you think of that?
her music's always fun. Yeah, I like it.
This one was produced by Jack Antonoff, and you had mentioned that you could hear his influences in the music. Like, talk a bit more about
that. I don't know. Maybe the creativity, because he's worked with Taylor Swift, and
yeah. And it's interesting because Taylor's back working with Max Martin and somebody else for this record, which I'm not even like. Who cares about her right now? Actually, we have some Taylor Swift to talk about. We got some Taylor Swift to talk about because you know what I mean. And we're gonna be using her in the title for this episode too because easy clicks. But I'm kind
our girl is engaged.
She's engaged. But what was I gonna say before that? God damn it! What was I talking about, Nick?
Oh, it's in the title.
Yeah, but I was talking about something else. She's working with Max Martin. Doja Cat's working with Jack Antonoff. Who else is working with Jack Antonoff? A few people. So it's just interesting that they're like, you know, like they work so well together, but like they're just kind of like
Yeah,
still working with others. And I think that's important to
and that they
still,
all support one another doing that too.
yeah,
Love it.
yeah. Um, and you had mentioned, oh yeah, the influence that you heard in the song or whatever. Um, I didn't even notice. Honestly, I don't really notice like any like specifics to like I don't listen to a song like, oh, this is like definitely produced by Jack Antonoff because like I just don't know. But it's interesting how you have that take. Anyways, we went to the movies this weekend.
Yeah,
What did we see? Do you know the
I don't
name?
even remember what it was called.
I picked the movie. The movie was called The Toxic Avenger. We went to go see it, and first of all highly impressed with the renovations that the Cineplex here in Fredericton has done.
Did she need to get an IMAX?
Well, yes, but like technically what the theater that we were just in is like an IMAX setting. It may not be like the floor to screens or floor to ceiling screen in there.
Oh yeah.
That's an IMAX kind of situation. So like it was like really interesting how they did that. I was like, wow,
Except the real IMAX is like
a lot bigger.
5 of those, but,
For sure, for sure, for sure.
but yeah.
But I was really impressed. The seating was so
I'm pretty sure
so
that
nice.
one has capabilities of doing like the 3D and stuff. The one we were in, number one.
Like a 3D movie.
Yeah.
I think all of them probably do.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't know.
Maybe. I've not seen a 3D movie in a long time. I tend to not to because they hurt my head.
I would like to soon though.
Yeah, maybe we'll give it a try. Maybe they don't hurt my head anymore. I don't know. Maybe if I have like a drink of water or something that might help. But yeah. So we saw the Toxic Avenger. What were your thoughts on that movie?
It was a little weird, but I mean, it kept our attention, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't. It probably wouldn't have been my first choice, but like, um, but I mean, yeah, it didn't like I didn't find myself not paying attention, so
I will say
something okay, I guess.
yeah, my favorite part was looking over and seeing your reaction to things because I knew we were going into like a weird fucking movie. I knew it because it's been
Yeah,
anyone that's like familiar with this movie, you'll know like it was set for release like 2 years ago, and they just couldn't
yeah.
find a distributor, and then they ran into the issue with like it not getting like an R rating, which is to release a movie into theaters unrated or it's usually like not a good move. It's usually like it's dead on arrival if you do that. But I think we kind of saw a shift in the tides when Terrifier 3 released unrated and it like went on to make like a fucking $100 million or something like that.
Oh yeah.
So that obviously gave a production company out there, I think it's Cineverse. Anyways, kind of like maybe the courage because they see like, oh, this is actually something people will go see. There is a market for these movies. Like, so it ended up getting released this year.
Yeah.
It got released in its unrated form. Like when I went to go purchase the tickets, there was no option for like a youth ticket. Like usually for like an R-rated movie, which is, R-rated or whatever, 18 plus. If you're purchasing a ticket as a youth, you can get into the movie with an adult. So like, there's always the option for that too. But not on this one. Like, no one under 18 is like allowed to like go purchase a ticket for the movie.
Yeah.
So I was kind of nervous. I was like, oh God, like what kind of freaky shit are we gonna see? And I'm happy to report that it was very like yes, it was gross and stuff in a lot of respects, but it was like in a campy way. Like in a cartoonish, almost like comic book kind of way.
Yeah.
So it wasn't hard to look at. There was only one scene in the movie where there was some brain eating, where I was like, I'd look away. And
yeah.
And you didn't even look away. I looked over at you, and you continued to watch it. So like that's like it wasn't hard to watch.
I looked away a couple times because there was many moments that were rather gross.
Oh really?
Well, when he would like eat them and stuff.
I don't know if he ate anyone. I know that there was one.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, like yes, I do know what you mean. It was like it was definitely gory, but it was again in a cartoonish kind of way.
Yeah.
I like the comedy aspect of it. I found the movie to be like genuinely funny, and that was why it was so entertaining. Because like even looking at like the main character, like that little fucking mutant that they call Toxie,
Yeah.
or the Toxic Avenger or whatever. Even looking at him was so entertaining because he looked so funny. Like he was almost adorable, but disgusting. Like something about his face. I don't know how to describe it. So it was. I found the movie to be very funny.
Like when he turned into that monster.
Yeah, he was just funny as fuck from that
And
point.
he would like pull his eyeball out.
It like used as like a camera. Like that was hilarious. Like just he was funny.
Although, what a great, like, I feel like we could all benefit from an eye that does that.
Literally, and
I mean,
I'm telling you guys, I cannot wait to watch this movie again. I cannot wait to watch this movie again. It was so much fun, and like,
go watch it. You'll know what.
go watch it.
Let me know if you would like an eye like that.
Well, if you've, I'll give a little teaser. If you've ever watched the Tom Cruise remake of the Steven Spielberg Tom Cruise remake of War of the Worlds, the eye was very reminiscent of like the snake tentacle
Yeah.
camera things that they would send down to the basement to look for people and whatnot. That's what it reminded me of. But it was very, very comical. It was such a fucking funny movie. 10 out of 10, honestly, like I gave it 5 stars on Letterboxd, which is I don't have any Letterboxd friends anymore because I had a falling out with a friend a few weeks back and had to block them on there because don't need you seeing my stuff. So if you're on Letterboxd, like please follow me. It'd be nice for people to see like I like movies is like or film
Yeah.
cinema. Going to the cinema, films, all of the films, watching film that is filmed on film is so important to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So having someone to share that with in the app that's made for movie lovers would be so nice. So if you're on Letterboxd, follow me. I think it's just Murphy Moran or something, but I'll link it in our link tree that you can find our Spotify profile. So we're on YouTube. Just fucking look for it on we're on the link tree. So yeah,
Yeah, and subscribe.
subscribe.
And make everyone you know subscribe.
For sure. But so yeah, definitely go check out this movie because I said to Nick on the way out, because it was too soon to really form a thought on what I thought of the movie. So all I could say was, you know what? I will say it is probably the most original movie I've ever seen in a theater, or at least in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long fucking time. It was so everything. I just didn't know what to expect. I knew I was going to something that was kind of marketed as gory, outrageously gory, but besides that, I didn't know much about it. I just felt it was important for me to go see it because it was one of those movies where, it's a miracle it's even in a cinema. It took so long for it to even. So I just that's why I want to go see it. I feel like it's important to do that. So yeah,
right.
Follow me on Letterboxd, y'all. Coming down the pipeline, I'm not really too excited for anything that's coming out in the next couple of months, except for Wicked.
Right.
Wicked's coming out in November or December. November. And then Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will be out in December. But aside from that,
right.
I don't care about the new Conjuring movie. I've seen the previews for it and it doesn't look scary to me. It looks like the same old shit rehashed. It's girl, I've seen this movie 15 times. Put it to bed.
Yeah.
Give me more original shit.
I know.
We've had so many good dark comedies and horror movies in the past 2 or 3 years. Specifically Companion, Abigail. Right. So many. I'm not gonna rack my brain too much thinking about it, but so many.
Oh yeah.
Weapons. I really enjoyed The Monkey. I love Longlegs. Now that's the divisive one. People thought it didn't really look. It's hard if you market a movie as the scariest movie of the year or the scariest movie of the decade or whatever, because then it has an impossible fucking bar to live up to. People are going into it expecting it to be the scariest shit they've ever seen. And while it is a really freaky movie, it's by no means the scariest movie I've ever seen. But it definitely left an impression on me for a few days afterwards, and that's what a good movie does. That's what a good horror movie does. And the last time a horror movie did that for me was Hereditary. And Hereditary is insanely hyped up, but for good reason. For good reason. Watching that at 3 a.m. by myself. Well, I was always alone at the time. But in my little apartment, I'll never forget it. Just the vibe. It was a summer night. I had my window open. It was just, the whole vibe was it stuck with me for a minute, that movie. I was scared
Yeah.
when I turned it off. And that doesn't really happen. Like, I'm not like saying like
Right.
I'm like I can see any movie and it doesn't scare me. Like, no, I get freaked the fuck out by shit. But like it's rare that it will stick with me. And yeah.
Right.
Just think that like horror directors, horror writers are really killing it, and I wouldn't consider Toxic Avenger a horror movie. I say it's more of a dark comedy slash, honestly, almost like a superhero film. Like he is
Yeah.
of sorts like a superhero because he has like the
Yeah.
powers and stuff. So I don't know. I'm not super like I've only ever seen like Madame Web, so I don't know a bunch about that.
I actually love that movie.
I didn't think it was bad. I thought it was again campy as hell. The acting wasn't great. The movie, the story was shit. The editing was brutal, but all of it together,
You're talking about Madame Web, right?
yes, all of these things were
Yeah.
really poorly done in the traditional sense of filmmaking. But
Yeah.
all of it together made for a truly fun, campy experience because it was so bad that it was like good.
Yeah.
And that is a very that's a genre to me. That is a very like there are movies that are so bad that they're good, and that is Madame Web to me. Like it's technically speaking, a bad movie, but it's entertaining as hell and fun because of like the things that they've done so clearly in the traditional technical respects. Like the editing was really choppy and weird, and I because of that it was funny because it was like wait
Yeah.
what? So like I it's definitely not the worst movie I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Oh, great.
It's definitely not the worst film I've ever seen, not even by a long shot. And people were trying to act like it was. And it's like, well, it's not even bad. So
Right. No.
I remember actually that's the first movie we saw in the full reclines.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was me, you, and Ellie.
Yeah.
I had to beg you guys for
Yeah.
weeks to go to this movie. Weeks, literally weeks. You guys were like, no, we're not fucking going to see Madame Web. And I was like, girl, like it is so. I love to make an opinion for myself. People were saying this movie's so bad, it's the worst thing in the world. Don't spend your money on it. Don't go see it. I was thinking, is it though? Because I've seen some shitty fucking movies, and I'm happy to say I love that movie. And we all looked at each other and like, that wasn't that bad. That was funny. Like that was a good time.
Yeah.
And it also helped that it was like recent that our cinema
Fine.
full recline hashtag full recline at the Cineplex. For those that don't know what that is, Nick, tell them a bit about it while you get a drink of water.
Cineplex. We want a
I see a drink of water.
review or whatever. But yeah, hashtag full recline. Cineplex, Fredericton.
What is the full recline?
Next needs to be a true IMAX theater.
There is one in Moncton.
There's more than enough people in our city that we could have an IMAX theater. So let's do it. You've hashtag full reclined all the rest of your theaters. It's time to step it up in the world. So yeah,
Okay, but you still haven't explained what the fucking hashtag full recline even is, Nick.
they're like a lazy boy. The chairs at our theater and everyone there, it's basically like a lazy boy.
It's so comfy. But the theater,
Yeah.
the specific auditorium that we were in for this last movie,
Yeah,
man, it blew me away. I was so happy with it. I was so
yeah,
happy
it
with
was
it.
the best. And how you were up higher.
It's like a stadium like seating and like oh you just have so much room and like the screen was just it was so good. It was so good and I felt so happy.
Yeah,
No, for real though, like going to the movies is like one of my favorite things to do ever. So it's nice how like that but it's comfortable because you know as a fully formed grown man, those little seats they had before just weren't doing it. They weren't doing it.
yeah. No, I think the layout of our theaters was inspired by the COVID era.
Like the new one, like the new
Like
layout.
during COVID, when they couldn't have only all the seats occupied in the theater.
Oh, I loved that. Love that. We would go in and
So this
you'd be the only fucking one in your like couple of rows.
Yeah, I think
You're still right beside
what
people.
this was inspired by.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're still very much beside people, but you have the leg room, which is important. You have the room beside
Yes.
in the seat, which is also important. You have a cup holder beside you instead of in front of you in the dark somewhere, which is also important. Like in the dark somewhere up there, you can't see the shit, and then like you're taking the lid off and it's spilling, and
No.
like girl, like going to the movies used to be an experience, and not always a great one. Like
Yeah.
yeah. So I really enjoy, and I feel like our theater is like really kind of ahead of the game because I've seen some cinemas like in bigger cities, like just like looking at them or whatever, like online and stuff, and they're not full
Yeah.
recline.
No.
So I don't know if it's just I don't know what it is, but I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed. It's like I even said to Nick, I was like, this is the first time in a long time where we've come into a theater and it feels like it's worth the price. Of course, we use scene points.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this song. What's the song called, dude?
Mm.
What's this song called?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like it. I need to figure out what it is. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Drunk, washed up in Austin. Okay, just Google that. Just Google it really quick. We tried crumble cookie while we were while we were away, guys. That was really important to me.
So good.
So good. Way too expensive, but so motherfucking good. I think that is one of those things where, first of all, it's
I'd say it was worth it.
worth it. But if you're not into sweets, like if you're like, oh, like I'm more of like a salty person, I don't love sweets, you're not gonna fucking like crumble cookie. It's sweets, bitch. Like I see all of these people reviewing crumble cookie and like they're like, oh, like it's not good, it's too sweet, and this and that. It's like, girl, I tried like 4 or 5 different crumble cookies between the 2 trips that we went because we were lucky enough to try 2 different
Their
menus.
chocolate chips so good.
So we tried on our first like rundown last week. We tried the semi-sweet chocolate chunk, and then this week we tried the milk chocolate. Personally, I prefer. I don't know the difference between the two. They taste the same to me, but the Oreo.
They're just so good.
It is so good. They're like vanilla cakey type of cookie is my favorite though. Like it is so good, but like girl, you need to eat it in 2 sittings, or else you're gonna. Yeah, I'm scared to even look at what the fuck how many calories are in that type of thing. Let me Google it really quick.
Right?
And we ate at like the best burger place ever. What's going on?
Oh, it's just fixing the bike. Oh, what was that burger place called?
Slaps. Oh shit. I want to say what it is because like they were incredible, but I'm recording on my phone and I can't go into like my history. But it's not Smash. I thought it was Smash, but it's not. They actually sell a thing called Smash Burgers, which we were eating. So it's not called Smash. I think it's Slap or it's like Slap or something like that. Anyways, maybe
they were the best burgers we've ever had.
I'll as soon as we're done recording, like a few minutes here, I'll go on Google and find my review for them, and I'll screenshot it and post it on our Instagram story. So this video is going up tonight.
Yeah.
I'll also post that story and then highlight it. I'll archive it to our highlights.
Yeah.
For season 2, which you can find on our main Instagram page there.
Because it's so worth it when you go there.
So worth it. Oh my god, I've truly never had a burger that tastes so good in my life. Ever.
Right?
Ever. And
no, me neither.
I've eaten some burgers in my day.
In
case you couldn't tell. I can't bring up the notes here.
A lot of it makes me hungry.
Oh, for sure. Did you? Oh, I already ate. Your supper's in the. What's my 4:30? That wasn't supper. That was lunch. I can eat again.
Just a sec.
What was I thinking? So Doja Cat. We talked about Doja Cat. Don't Click Play's been here for a week. It's been on repeat. Truly on repeat. Like it's, in my opinion, her best record yet. Like,
right?
You cannot wait to see her on tour. She's going to announce the tour again by the end of the year. She said in a podcast recently. The podcast being is called The Burnouts. The Burnouts on YouTube or Spotify or whatever, if you're wanting to check that out. I feel like it's definitely good karma to plug other people because we wanted it done for us.
Right.
Doja Cat, we've been through. Taylor Swift got engaged. We put a pin in that, but Taylor Swift got engaged.
Yeah.
Um,
She sure did.
she sure motherfucking did. Taylor,
And did you see the ring on her?
I did, and I thought it was fucking ugly as sin. Personally, I was like, "Ew, that's an ugly ass." Like,
I think it's definitely her vibe.
Is it her vibe? I don't know where her vibe is. I don't know, but I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Personally, I didn't like it. I know that I'm very much in like the minority in that opinion. I know other people love it. I just personally thought it was too big and gold. Too gold. It's like, it reminded me of literally like a football champion ring or something. I was like, oh my god, you could tell like her meathead football boyfriend or whatever, soon to be husband. Pick this up. I'm trying to bring it up on Instagram because I'm pretty sure it's like one of the most liked Instagram posts ever. She announced this on Instagram, guys. Like she's like, the media gets nothing from me. Nobody makes a cent from me. I make the money. I announce my shit.
Yeah.
Because it's usually like, I mean, like, yeah, sometimes people will post on the Instagram and stuff, but like if you're a big celebrity, like you can sell those to a magazine and stuff. And
yeah,
I mean, she just, nobody's making a profit. Nobody's making a profit from her besides her.
right.
No cut to them, like, and that's clear. Like, I'm not shitting on her. That's smart. She, like, it's
No.
like when she released her concert movie, she's
learned from her past experiences.
I need to bring it up on Instagram. Just one sec.
Yeah. No, good for her. I mean, there's not a lot of artists like her that truly get the business side of things. They just let everyone else handle that, but they truly don't get it all. And I think it's good that people like Taylor Swift have taken it upon themselves to educate people, so that because a lot of them are being taken advantage of, and I don't think they know it.
I don't know why it won't let me just like bring it up. It's trying to make me log in, and girl, I don't know my Instagram password. It's just always logged in.
Right.
So, anyways, it's got like over 30 million likes, guys. It doesn't matter how many, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like people were speculating like why is she announcing it now? Like, and I just think because she wanted to, but also like she has an album coming out in a month. Like, the more exposure, the better at this time.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. Like I've been on the fence about Taylor Swift for like a year now because she surrounds herself with such questionable people. And like, I mean, it's no secret that I've loved Taylor Swift's music and her as a person for like, you know, like big fucking fan. Big fan. They're on like release day buying her re-records, like big fan. Always listening to her music. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, like you are the company that you keep. I don't care if you endorse Kamala Harris once or not. Like you're just last night, photos were released of her at Brittany Mahomes' birthday party. Brittany Mahomes has publicly supported Donald Trump. Donald Trump compliments Brittany Mahomes and thanks her for supporting him on social media. She takes photos with podcasters that platform Donald Trump to come on and speak. They had him on before, and she'll pose with them. You know what I mean? It's just like at a certain point, it's like, okay, like I question this person. Like either she shares the same beliefs, or she doesn't have a spine. And I can't support either, in my opinion. Like, so
I know.
This time around, like you'll notice, like on her socials, like I've not posted shit about Taylor Swift, about her upcoming album, and it's because of that reason. And I know that my or our little podcast and my not promoting it's not going to do anything. She's still going to get her billions of dollars and millions of first week sales and whatever. She's already doing the same thing where she releases like 12 variants and milks her fans of every scent that they have. So like nothing's going to change there. But morally, I feel good about kind of just like sitting this one out because like it just we can't, you know what I mean? Like things are just have changed so much. It's no longer like, oh, like this could happen. Like these people could be deported, or these people could have their rights taken away, or these people could have their healthcare restricted, or whatever the issue may be. It's now like they have had this happen to them. It's actively happening to people, and I don't care if it's happening to me or not. It's happening, and I can't support it. I can't support it. So that's why I've not been super vocal about the new Taylor Swift stuff. In theory, on paper, this record, which seems to be like, I'm coining that phrase, say on paper. I've been saying it a few times today. Excuse me. So fucking talking about Jesus. On paper, like this album should be like I should be the most excited for this because like 1989 was produced by
Yeah.
the same people, Max Martin and Shellback, and I'm just like I
Right.
can't. I just can't. So like, and even inside, like I don't feel excited for it. I feel really let down and disappointed by her because everything was just fake. All of her activism, if you want to call it that, and stuff, and everything she ever said was performative. It wasn't because she actually felt that way. It was to.
Right.
It was because that's the way society was leaning at the time. But now it's that is like not super cool to support the trans people or the gay people or your Latino neighbor or whatever. She's not leaning into it anymore. She doesn't care. The tides have shifted,
Right.
like in a big way. It's like you hear people saying the N word and the F,
Yeah.
like faggot and this and that, like all of the time, and it's because that's where society is like going towards. Like, so, um, yeah, let down by that for sure. Let down by Taylor Swift's actions, but she is engaged. Um, yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. Like, what are your thoughts? I feel like
Yeah.
I do know what to say about it, and I've already said it. I just said it, so like that's kind of where I'll leave it.
I mean, I don't know what to think. I mean, I like to hope that she possibly doesn't bring politics into her friendships. Like you could be like that. She believes you could be friends with someone, but not
No,
have the same political background. And maybe that's the case. But like, if she's a genius, if she can have friendships and not allow political beliefs interfere with it, especially in this world, because it's
no,
like it's so intense and bad right now that like I find it really hard to share a friendship with someone that even
as you should,
anyone
as you should, and she should feel the same
so
way
if she
too.
can, like props to her.
Whoa.
Well, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't be able to do it and go be nice knowing that, that that's what they support. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think she deserves any props there, though. I think she deserves. I don't
And
think
that props her just being able to be in
well, listen,
listen,
you're. I'm not saying your opinion's wrong. I just don't share it, and that's fine. That's why there's two people on this
No.
podcast because sometimes we don't agree, and that's fine, and it's great.
Because I would find that hard, but
I think that like especially like I feel like everything at this point is intentional. Taylor Swift isn't seen unless she wants to be seen.
Oh, yeah, and I mean I get where you're coming from too, because judging by what we thought, or hopefully she still does stand for, I would think that she wouldn't go within 10 feet of people like that. So
I know.
It's
I
don't know what to think, really.
Speaking of shitty people, I know. You're excited for the album though, right? You're allowed to be excited for the album, babe.
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, I'm not going to avoid it, but I'm not like. I'll need her to like.
I'm very excited. I think there's going to be the leftover vault tracks from the leftover.
I want those. I want the Reputation vault tracks. If there are any that exist, I want those for sure.
I want all.
Yeah. I'm always like, what was I going to say? New Zara Larson song "Crush" is really good. Video came out for it, which I thought was cute.
Oh, yes.
My favorite video from this era is still Midnight Sun though. Like Midnight Sun is that bitch. That song took like a month to grow on me, like fully. I never disliked it, but it was loud to me at first, and now it just makes sense, and it's really good. And I feel like a lot of the best music is that like it has to grow on you. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just trying to like mentally like go through like the list in my head here of like things that we had to talk about. Oh my god, my mother.
What do you think? Is Trump dead or is he alive?
Oh well, okay. So I don't even know what the hell was going on with that. Apparently, Trump has been seen.
I started seeing posts the other night that that people were saying he was dead, and then there was a posting I think his people uh of him golfing or something, and then today
Apparently it's from June, though.
that was from like 2020
I heard it was from June.
or June. June, like, so it makes you wonder, is he
Like, is it like June?
it wouldn't surprise me if he's not. So I don't know.
No. That's definitely something interesting. I mean, we can only manifest so much. It's not that I want certain people to die. It's just I want certain people to cease to exist, if that makes sense. Whether that means them dying or just
Which most of the world wants the same.
like I mean, like I just feel I don't know, I just hate that in the 30 years that I've been on this planet, like I've seen so much progress and so much regression. Like it's like what the hell? Like how do we regress like this? Like what the hell? Like people truly don't become more tolerant and stuff with time. Like I thought they did. Like it wasn't until like just around the last election that we had here in Canada that I actually fully realized like people don't fucking like me because I'm gay. Certain people feel that way. Like it was even more of a realization to me that certain women feel that way towards me. I'm like, what the hell? Like we're sisters, but like no, we're not, and they don't like me because of my because I'm gay, and that was a realization because I was living in a bubble for a little while there, thinking like people become tolerant, like I'm married and this and that, but like I'm kind of like like I've realized that that's not really the case anymore, and I'm not sure if it ever was. I'm not sure if it ever was. We're not afraid to have blinders on or what, but I will say, and I've said to you and I've said to others, like in this city, like I've never felt fully comfortable to be who I am. Like when you and I first got together, like I wouldn't even hold your hand in public, like, and I've been an openly gay man for over, at that point for like 8 to 10 years, like and I was still too scared to hold my partner's hand in public, like stuff like that. Like, and I still kind of feel that way. Like sometimes I have to force myself to show you affection in public because I know that's important to you, and I should be able to enjoy those things too as a human. Like, I feel like I deserve to embrace my partner in public and stuff to a certain extent. Like, PDA is, keep it cute, don't be sucking face and stuff, but like holding your hand and stuff like that shouldn't bring me anxiety. But like sometimes it does. It does sometimes, like depending on where we are.
Right.
Because like there are people that are so intolerant, and it's just like it's scary. It can be scary. So not to sound like victim-y, because like I'm happy here at home and I don't always feel scared and stuff like that. But like there are times in any situation out in public where I have to be aware of like, okay, like can I embrace my husband in this situation?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like you definitely feel too, right? I would assume.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So yeah. I don't know.
It's situational.
It's definitely situational. I don't feel that way in like bigger cities like Montreal or Toronto. There's not like, especially in Montreal, and I think that's why I love going there so much, and that's why I'm always like, let's go back to Montreal, like because I feel like I don't exist there, but I also do at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? Like nobody notices me, but like I'm noticed by like it's a hard way to explain it. Like I'm noticed when I'm not. I feel seen in like the best ways. Like I don't feel like I have to be like I can like I just feel different there. My hips loosen up, bitch. Like I start to strut differently. Like there's like it's just something comes over me that I don't feel here. Like here, like I'm tense, my back starts to hurt because I can't breathe, and like I don't want to get beat up, and da 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 da, and you name it. Like the small city shit's just like coming to an end at some point for us. I feel like I'm not saying like you and I are going to pack up and move to Toronto, but I would like to move outside of like a bigger city like that, like not Nova Scotia, not like no, we're going. Is that north?
What?
Is that north? Like towards like Ottawa? Is that north?
Ottawa, maybe northwest.
North, south, east, west. I see. It's weird even saying like directions because celebrities be naming their kids shit. North.
I know.
Northwest, like she's like she does. People are like saying like, oh, she's dressing inappropriately and stuff. And honestly, to me, she looks like she's like a 12-year-old dressed in like an anime and stuff. Like
I think she does have her own style.
Yeah, I don't think that is risque. I really don't. And I think that if you're looking at a 12-year-old like that, like you should probably do some internal searching. Because like I've never seen a photo of Northwest and been like, oh, like I've looked at and like she looks a mess, but 12-year-olds are supposed to. I've never seen a photo and been like, oh, like she's dressed too provocatively or whatever. I think we'll be like I mean, it's just weird to me. Like she's out like the the corset kind of outfit that's been off-putting to people for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't look sexual, so I don't get it.
Like she never shows skin. Like
she doesn't. She's a literal child.
That stuff might be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it is inappropriate. So yeah, that's just. And I mean. I only thought of that because
people
you brought up
be getting bent out of shape over that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
No. Perfect. So before we sign out today, we need to talk about the lawsuit.
Yeah. So there's always something going on in Andrew's life.
The lawsuit. So we're with my mother yesterday and my niece. Was that yesterday? Was it yesterday or today?
Our niece, but I'm not. We're good. Yeah.
She's not mine. She's not mine. Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay. So yesterday we're with my mother and she's like giving us like a rundown of her life and she is just a ball of chaos sometimes. Like, holy fuck, like, but she takes it so well. She doesn't even like, you would never even know that like her life is burning around her. But like, Nick, can you kind of like explain what she like, or you want me to?
Well, I don't know what she was going on initially about. It was something about her EI and.
So she was laid off and then her EI is not enough to pay for her insurance and stuff, so her insurance got cut off. And then she was like, "Oh yeah, and I'm being sued." And I was just like, "What do you fucking mean being sued?" Well, she was in a car accident over a year ago where someone ran into her at an intersection, and they're suing her for some reason. And that's all she said about it. Like, she's like, "Yeah, their lawyer contacted me. I'm being sued." Da da da. And just like moved on from it. Didn't have any more information.
I was the lawyer out.
Told her to lawyer up. So we dropped her off. I hollered at the windows and you better lawyer up. She was laughing, but like it's like, God damn it, like can you imagine like these things? Like it sounds like a fucking sitcom. Like you got laid off, like your stuff is getting disconnected, like you're now being sued for an accident that you didn't cause. Like it's just like what? So like I'm confused by all of it. But if anyone has any feedback on why someone would be sued for an accident they didn't cause, please let us know. Because I was like, well, that's what brought me to asking her, like, did you like not have insurance or something? She's like, yeah, I did, but I don't anymore. And then proceeded to tell me that her EI doesn't cover her insurance, and that also she takes a certain type of medicine that she gets injected once a month, and without coverage, it's $700 monthly, so she can't afford it. So she's not been able to get this medicine that she's supposed to get monthly. So like just all of this shit is going wrong for her. But you would never know. She just like gets in the car and was like, like, how is everyone? And like it was through a conversation that this stuff kind of got revealed that she's like going through it. It's like, holy fuck, like I would not be able to handle it. Like I'd be crying, I'd be screeching and hollering and in the loony bin or something, man, because like that's like a lot at once. So my mother's lawsuit.
Yeah. We will start a series and we will keep you posted on crime.
Welcome back to crime. We can't say the real thing because then they'll friggin' come for us. Welcome to crime. I'm excited for Jade's new music.
Banana junkie or whatever, you'll know what we mean by crime.
Today's the last day of August. Kids go back to school the day after tomorrow. Yeah. Somehow tomorrow's September.
Yeah.
It's a lot to process.
So yeah, I mean, it is a lot to process.
It's a lot to process. I'm not ready to let go of summer. I hate super hot weather, but it's been so perfect the past like 2 weeks. And for like 3 weeks there, it was so brutal that I feel like nobody could do anything or enjoy doing anything at least. So I just don't feel like summer was great this year. I feel like we didn't get enough of it. And I'm sad to see kids go back to school and stuff because, yeah, that's been something too. I'm sad to see kids go back to school so quickly because it does to me signal an end of summer. Like the traffic comes back. Like, there's a lot. Like, the fucking stupid goddamn school zones reappear. Like,
I know, you noticed that, eh?
yeah, I do.
After
I love how Norman's sort of
the
like
last
popping.
day of school. I know. The last day of school, it is the traffic is like non-existent, and then as soon as school starts back up,
So busy.
it's all the way up the ring.
So busy. And I work on the south side now, just farther away from my house and like where the traffic is and stuff. And just not feeling it, y'all. Not feeling it.
Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, uh, make sure you like, subscribe, follow. You know, we're empty dot thoughts. Subscribe on, if you're listening on YouTube, subscribe. If you're not listening on YouTube, go find us, Empty Thoughts Podcast, hit subscribe. Forget about us after that if you need to. I don't give a fuck.
I
Please,
also
subscribe. On everything. Rate us 5 stars.
and tell all your friends and family too if you have to threaten.
Definitely threaten. On that note, Nick, take us away. Plug everything and sign us out.
Yeah, I mean, thanks for tuning in again. I hope by us doing this on video too is something you enjoy and our viewers like to see, and we hope to continue our podcast.
Thank you for the gifts.
This manner, so we appreciate it. So, like we said, go to our link tree and click all our bios and give us a follow, and you'll be notified when this new episode's out.
Period.
So thanks for listening / watching. Peace out.
Bye. See you next week.